Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn are finally set to face each other again. The long-awaited rematch is happening on November 15th, and things are already heating up.
Class, yeah.
Parliamentary procedure.
Yeah, just say it, Chris. Get it off your chest.
In the way I speak.
Get it off your chest, Chris. I know you want to come with all them smart, fancy words right now.
No, well, it's not smart and fancy. It's the truth. You know, I know how to. I have a good vocabulary.
Okay. Smell. Yeah.
Sabotage.
I smell pain. I smell pain.
I smell
pain. I know that hurt you as well.
I smell
Every time I jump in that Rolls, yeah, Chris, I'll go, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris.
I'm happy for you.
No, sorry, thank you. I'm saying thank you to you as well. I'm grateful. Good. And party and playing the casinos and all that and waste your money. I'm happy for you, Chris. And still beat me. I'll rate it. That's impressive because I'm in the gym all the time. I'll rate it, Chris.
Yeah, that's what
I'll take my hat off to listen.
That's all I'm doing. I'm in the casinos. I'm losing £4 million quid to Neymar and partying.
Yeah.
I'm
lost 500 grand to me. 10 grand to the board, 20 grand to
might be a little bit more to the board after the press conference.
Yeah, I'm sure people are going to try and sue me again after the press conference, and that's okay. What's more important to me is shining a light on the.
Just look at them. You can feel the tension. Eubank Jr.'s calm, almost smug composure. That soft-spoken voice that somehow cuts deep, instantly gets under Ben's skin. Ben, on the other hand, looks like he's got something to prove, not just to Eubank, but to the whole world. This rivalry isn't just about pride, it's about legacy. Two sons carrying the names of British boxing icons, locked in the same feud their fathers started decades ago.
I don't hate the man, I want the men's title, and I intend to prove that I'm a better fighter than a man, which I am.
All right, gentlemen, you both signed the contract.
I personally do hate him.
How did we get here? To understand that, we need to go back to where it all began. It all started in 1990, a simmering, genuine hatred between two of Britain's finest warriors, Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank.
Well, Ben just started to find his range at the end of the first round. He's found it a bit quicker in the second round here. So Eubank's trying to pull away from punches, Reg, and that's very dangerous for a man like this. You've got to block these punches, especially in the first 3 rounds.
He was falling for that.
That was Ben.
Oh, what a shot that is.
Really shook him.
Opened him up with the left hand and then shot the right hand over and it connected. There's the countdown. If he did go down, the count would continue. Except
Ben's shaking, Reg.
Right to his bootskin.
Ben is shaking. The eyes watch, Reg. This will be the finish of the belt.
It's all over in the 9th round. And would you believe in Ben's corner, they looked as though they were objecting to that for a minute. Why was it stopped? But I think he was right.
A rivalry was born that night, and the debt incurred would be passed down a generation. Fast forward 3 years later, in 1993, the two men tried to knock each other out again, this time for 36 minutes straight. In front of 42,000 people at Old Trafford, they battled to a standstill.
Full concentration.
He's admitted in the past that his early... Ben, of course, very diligent trainer anyway. In Scotland last time up. Literati, of course.
Yeah, Ben's... Yeah, well, as I say, I think the Ben... I mean, I quite enjoy the arrogance that Eubank brings into the ring. I think it's all part of the showmanship. It's on a peg or two. But a good right-hand lead from Eubank. Through with the shot, it's the right-hand lead again. So this is really ragged stuff from Ben. And he's certainly pacing himself better. He's not wasting so many punches.
Ben definitely finished. Jim, the overhaul, look at that again now.
Well, that was a nice shot.
Punch.
Yep, see his legs, they're not stumbling, Reggie. He's looking back, and this is what he called.
Now that suits him. He wants to draw Eubank into swapping punches with him.
This. But Ben is the one doing all the silly things here. I mean, he knows himself, he doesn't have the...
Oh, right above the third, you might stomach pain.
Well, I have to say, Rissick boxing. The more reckless of the two, but the excitement level is really
being forced to trade.
Well, Eubank knows he's the stronger of the two.
Oh, some good punches there, Jim.
Ben has some mouth.
Oh, it's a good exchange. This week you're going to be surprised with my box. Oh, shoved him out of the ring there. Well, to give him all the time.
Oh, that was a slip.
No, that was a slip.
Just keep that for Ben to raise it.
Oh, this is a round that Edward did last time.
Ben actually ended up being kicked in the neck there.
Something. Not for long, the armistice was short-lived.
Good left hook from Ben. I mean, a little bit sneaky stuff from Eubank. He put out the touch.
Against him with the judges.
See, Ben actually looks a little bit as though one of the earlier punches is an effect.
They left that ring battered and bruised, slumped on stools, yet still staggered out with the scorecards reading dead even. It was an iconic moment, a rivalry for the ages. But the draw satisfied nobody. The ledger stayed stubbornly open, the pride kept bleeding, and the arguments never really stopped. At this stage, Junior was just a child, while Conor wasn't even born yet.
It's a really okay. I'll let you try. All you've got to do is tell me the word. If you tell me, I'll help you. Okay?
Dad, I've already said yes. Stop saying you say yes or no. I want to do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just leave it there.
Come on.
Come here.
Right.
Okay, come on. Move. Maybe there's another. Maybe there's another. No. Let's just put it this way. Now there's one to watch. He'll be one to watch. But I so hope it's not in boxing.
The path to the pros was inevitable. Eubank Jr. turned professional in 2011, winning his debut against Kirill Psongo.
Good right hand that time, he found a way through. Is Sonko starting to will? Well, he's stopped it. Stopped in the fourth, just the...
5 years later, in 2016, Conor Benn made his own entrance, knocking out Ivailo Boyanov.
But he's very attack-minded, isn't he? Really wants to get this over with.
Oh yeah, this fella's had enough already. That's done. Over.
Eubank Sr.'s cryptic proverbs and Ben Sr.'s ferocious highlight reels shaped the world they knew. This grit and tenacity has been adopted by them. It drives them, burdens them, and makes them feel like they have to settle low scores or risk being seen as the weak link. That psychological weight is exactly why neither son ever needed convincing to make this fight happen. Of course, everybody loves a good plot twist. Just as the anticipation reached fever pitch, Conor's positive test for clomiphene brought everything to a halt in 2022. It was a massive shock. Ben couldn't box in Britain for 18 agonizing months, fighting in Orlando ballrooms and US casinos, away from the spotlight while the paperwork crawled through endless appeals. Meanwhile, Junior wasn't exactly sitting idle. He was busy splitting with Westerman, signed with Boxer instead, and getting wins against domestic names. The delay, as frustrating as it was, only made people want the fight even more. Everybody loves drama. Add the family feud to that, and you've got something everyone wants to watch. 12 rounds, a relentless, brutal fight, culminating in 116-112 across the board. Junior by unanimous decision. But numbers, no matter how definitive, rarely carry the full weight of emotion. Just ask anyone who heard 62,000 throats roar when Ben walked through a right uppercut and fired back a left hook that almost folded Junior in half. For 36 minutes, they were settling a family score in real time. Eubank's jab, firing again and again, precise and punishing. Benn's hooks, whistling wild enough to make you truly believe genetics can influence fighting style. When that final bell rang, the hug was far longer than the pre-fight stare. It was a moment of mutual respect and a profound unspoken understanding that neither man could truly escape the script their surnames had already written for them. You can bet the atmosphere will be electric. Junior wants vindication, to prove his first win wasn't just a fluke. Ben, on the other hand, wants to reclaim what he feels is rightfully his. For the Ben lineage, promoters are already floating the idea of 80,000 at Wembley. The narrative truly writes itself. Eubank Sr. celebrated fight 1 by gate-crashing the ring, a sign that their famously difficult relationship was improving. Strip away the history books and the family drama, and you will have styles that complement each other perfectly. It's a compelling matchup. Junior's high guard repetitive jab approach is the perfect counter to a swarmer, unless that swarmer has Ben's power and refusal to take a backward step. Ben's only path to victory is to fight up close. Junior's is to keep it at a range. The first meeting proved that theory beautifully. When Ben closed the gap, the fight felt huge. When Eubank regained the distance, it looked surgical. It was a tactical battle and an all-out brawl at the same time. Win or lose, neither man truly escapes the surname. It's a brand, a burden, and a curse. If Junior wins again, critics will say he was supposed to. If he loses, he'll be accused of squandering his advantages. If Conor levels the score, some will claim the time away made him hungrier. If he falls again, doubters will insist that clomiphene issue casts a shadow over everything. That legacy is permanent. The only freedom inside those ropes is the freedom to punch until the questions stop, until the narrative is rewritten by sheer force of will. That, ultimately, is why they must run it back. Because walking away means letting pundits write the final chapter. And neither family does silent exits. The first fight proved one thing: these sons can carry the weight of their famous last names. They showed up, but the rematch? It's about which family gets to write the final chapter. Trying to forecast it is chaotic. Junior's jab looked sharp in April, but he finished with swelling that proved Ben's power. Conor's body attack flickered. Expect a full reboot. This is about settling a score, once and for all. Thanks for watching, guys. Who do you think will win? Would it be Eubank Jr. or Conor Benn? Leave a comment down below and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.